and welcome back to Cardiff News. Sport in a moment, but first continuing to update you with the latest news. Sorry, we seem to be experiencing some technical difficulties. I'm told we're being taken over. Taken over by who?
We've got a party to do!
Oh, I'm being pushed out.
We're taking over TV! Action!
Hello and welcome back to the Cardiff News. I'm Sean.
And I'm Harry, and we are taking over your news bulletin. Here at Takeover TV, we've been now reporting on all things happening around Cardiff.
First, we sent a group of girls from Year 5 to the House of Sport in Leckwith to find out why they are promoting healthy lifestyle and exercise.
House of Sport is located next to Cardiff City Stadium and provides the facilities for clubs and events to play
on all different pitches and facilities in the local community.
What is House of Sport?
House of Sport is a company which is in a partnership with Cardiff and Vale College. We have a number of different facilities to cater for the demands of the public, and also we do loads of events as well for cater to different needs as well.
What kind of people come here?
A variety of people come here. We go from little kids from as young as 2 years old up until old age pensioners essentially, and all in between. We're quite diverse ethnically as well.
What do people do when they come here?
There's a variety of different sports people do here. For example, on this pitch people can play football or bubble football, which is when you're in a big bubble and run around and hit each other, which is loads of fun to watch, and it can be quite painful. We also have 2 other buildings on site here, which entails basketball, netball, football again, tennis, and we also have a roller derby rink as well to play hockey on.
Why is House of Sport important?
It's important because it helps keep people fit, and it keeps it keeps people active within the community, which is always good, and it's also good for a social life as well. It gets people involved, and it's motivation to help keep healthy and fit, and that's important. We are in partnership with the Cardiff and Vale College, so we are taking on a lot of students in regards to courses, mainly sports based. We also are expanding over in Leckwith, where we're also based, and on this site particularly we're thinking of adding a new building. We just had our 3rd building opened just the beginning of this year, which was 3 tennis courts and a roller rink, and there's already plans to expand again, so there's a lot of demand, and yeah, we're looking to expand.
House of Sports will continue to encourage healthy attitude and sports. From Megan, I'm Jeff. I'm Bethan.
From
House of Sports. For Cardiff News.
Well done, girls. Great report. I think we should take over full time.
Next, we sent a team of reporters down to the Glamorgan archives, where they learnt all about the records of Cardiff and what kinds of things they keep for history.
The Glamorgan archives collect records and events from history.
They collect things like parchments, paintings and photographs.
What are the Glamorgan archives?
Well, they're the written records of the history of this part of South Wales.
What is it like working here?
It's different every day. You never know who's going to come in or what questions you're going to be asked.
What is it like to be the boss?
Oh, it's the best. I recommend it. Aim for that, boy. Absolutely.
What kind of people come here?
All kinds of people. Young people, old people, students, people who are trying to find out about the history of their house, people who are trying to find about the history of their car, or their tractor. Get those as well. People doing stuff for their school or university. People are just interested in the history of their area.
What's the weirdest stuff you've ever had here?
Oh, that's a really difficult question. I don't really know. It depends how you define weird, doesn't it? I did have a man come in once and ask me if we had anything on skin. And of course we do, because all the older documents are written on animal skin. And apparently there is a record office in Britain that has something written on human skin, but we haven't got any of that here, as far as I'm aware.
What is it like to work here?
Some days it's fantastic, other days it's just awful. It depends really. It really depends on what happens, on whether we're able to find the things we're being asked for, whether we've got them, whether the building is working all right, or if all the kit is breaking down and we have to call workmen in. Just depends.
Do you think this will be the same thing in the future, or would it be a different place?
That's a really good question. The documents that we're saving now, they could be here for a very long time. They're safe. They're on paper and parchment. We know how to look after them and they're good. The records that are being created now are electronic. They're computer records. That's going to be a very different thing. They'll be saved and stored differently, and people will look at them in a different way. So in the future, yeah, we might still be here for part of the stuff, but maybe not for all of it. And one day, all of the documents which are in that big orange block at the back of the building, you probably saw as you were coming in, that might all be digitised. A long way into the future, I think, for that. But if that is, then no, we could be anywhere.
What's your future plan?
I'm going to retire. That's what I'm going to do, and spend all day in my garden. But for the office, future plans are looking into digitisation, accessing electronic records more, and then the rest of what we already do, working with the local community, encouraging schools like yourselves to come in and make good use of us, all the good stuff.
The Glamorgan archives are also interested in recording things like danger and destruction to help stop them happening in the future. This is Connor.
This is Alan. This is Harvey.
From Cardiff News.
Great questions there, boys. We should definitely take over full time.
Finally, we hijacked the lowdown Cardiff as well, and we ruled the school. We took over the classes, teachers and everything. Take a look at this.
Hello, I'm Rian George.
And I'm Ignacio Lopez.
Hold on a second. You're not Rian George. And you're not me. Where's Rian? I am here today in Ysgol Pwllcoch. I was thinking, it's a miserable day in Cardiff. How can I make it more miserable? Surround myself with children. So here I am, surrounded by kids with Sean and Gwydion, and they're going to ask me some questions, I think. What have you got to ask me?
What is your name?
My name is Ignacio Lopez.
What's your job?
Well, my job is usually pointing the mic like you're doing and interviewing people on camera. So I'll ask people about their jobs, I'll ask people what they do. I'll go to different places all around Cardiff for Made in Cardiff and just find out about things. So, do you both live in Cardiff?
Yeah.
You own your own places? Yeah. Kids in Cardiff are doing way better than I thought they were doing. Okay. What else do you want to ask me? Anything? No. I'm that interesting, ladies and gentlemen. They don't want to know anything about me whatsoever.
What's your favourite thing about school?
Playtime. PE.
What's your favourite Welsh word?
Minadra.
What does it mean?
Home.
What's your favourite thing about school?
Friends.
And what's your favourite Welsh word?
Envis.
And what do they mean?
Rainbow and friend. Reading. iPad work. Reading.
And what's your favourite Welsh word?
Doers.
And what does that mean?
Water.
Thanks for watching the Lowdown Cardiff.
Hope you enjoyed Takeover TV.
Ciao for now.
Let us know what you think about the stories we've covered tonight.
Get in touch with us using the hashtag Cardiff News.
But for now, from your City TV channel, goodbye.
Goodbye.